Yeah. Charlie Clocks. Yeah, he tells the time.
Charlie Hot Dog.
Charlie... Sounds a bit sus. Charlie Cox has just been doing an interview with GQ. You know, he's been asking him all sorts of questions, and they've asked him about the possibility of being in, other Marvel films, and he's said, look, I'd love to be in one of them Avengers films. I would love to be in another Spider-Man film, because I think we forget, he was in a Spider-Man film. Even though he wasn't Daredevil, he was just Matt Murdock. He were there. He says he'd love to be in another Spider-Man film, and he says, not only so he could be in these movies, but he says he's actually turned into quite a geek for the character, and he knows how much it means for the character, and how cool it would be to be in, one of these films as Daredevil. And he also says it would open up opportunities to be in other movies as well. So he's being a bit honest about that, which we love to hear. But Kyle, now that we know that Spider-Man 4 might be on the bit of the back burner now until after the next two Avengers films happen, do you think there's a chance that we get Charlie? Because you got to hope by then that the multiverse is closed in some way. We want this street level story.
I'm still holding out for him appearing in Secret Wars, like even if he's in the background, just there for whatever reason. I don't care. I just want him there because he is basically a part of this universe, and he deserves to be there. As for Spider-Man, yes, as long as Sony aren't being a bunch of fuckheads and trying to do another multiversal bullshit, then yeah, that's where I'm at with it. If it's Spider-Man street level, then Daredevil needs to be there. It's not even like a maybe, it's like a must. I think, me, Callum, I love the Spider-Man character, and
No.
I will probably love the fourth film with whatever they do, if it is just street level. But I'm telling you now, I am going to be very, very let down if Daredevil does not appear in that, because I feel like there's a foundation there already set within the Spider-Man arc. It's like you've put in there as the, little hint there is like, oh yeah, Daredevil's here and he's the lawyer of Spider-Man. That's a cool cameo. But that, instead of just making that a cameo, have that like a set, like a stone to sort of bounce on and
these worlds
onto something bigger. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, look, because I feel like people have been set in the ways now, and I think everyone wants Scorpion to be the villain of Spider-Man 4. I've seen a really cool theory, actually. When in No Way Home, when the Goblin cuts off one of Doc Ock's arms? Yeah, everyone's saying, that's going to be Scorpion's reclaimed tech, and use it as his, his tail.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be very cool. I think the only issue with that is...
Did it go back to that universe?
No, not necessarily. I don't know. I think the line there can blur a little bit. The issue I have with it is you're gonna have a certain amount of people then complaining. It's like, you've kicked off, Tom Spider-Man to be his own thing, have his own, moments, have his own villains, and it's like, oh no, well technically your villain came from the Sam Raimi universe, Tobey Maguire universe, which
it's just a bit of tech, cool, though, isn't it?
It is, but so was a lot of the stuff in the villains for the Spider-Man films. It does revolve a lot around tech. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. I think that's a very cool theory, and I think that'd be very, very cool to do. I just think there's going to be some people that will complain about it. I won't. I'll be like, cool, whatever. But I can
complain about everything.
People, I can see like a fair few people saying like, oh, you're not really doing justice or whatever. But I agree with Scorpion. Scorpion should be. They've set that, post-credit scene up. He's a great actor. I'm pretty sure he'll say
Mando,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. We're at this stage where it's like, we've got pieces in place now. We've got Charlie Cox saying, yes, I will absolutely do this. You've got people like Michael Mando going, yeah, I will absolutely do this. And then you got Sony going, let's go give 25 million to Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to appear again. You need to earn it. I want to see them again together. I loved them together. Note gave me, quite a feeling like when they were swinging round together, swinging off each other. That were brilliant. But you need to earn it. I feel like by that third film, we definitely had earned it. But let's build it back up. Let's get Daredevil in there. And, bring... I think it would be brilliant to bring Spider-Man back down to ground of, like he's fought aliens, he's fought monsters from the multiverse like the Lizard, Sandman, Goblin. Maybe Daredevil can show him some real problems.
Another thing as well, I agree with everything you're saying, but another thing as well is Miles. People want to see Miles. And, I watched Homecoming the other day and I'm thinking, like, wow, I didn't realise how much Tom Holland's Spider-Man has grown, even though he's technically, like, not really aged that much in universe, but his character has come such a long way from where he's, like, just this kid, and now he's, like, basically nearly an adult, but not really, he's still a teenager, obviously, but he's got that maturity about him where he's just kind of, like, he's just grown so much, and it's such a cool thing to see when you go back to the first film, because it's like Tom Holland's a great actor and everything, and I think he's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's just you don't see it because he's such a playful Spider-Man. But when you go back to that first film, it's like, holy shit, this is like skyrocketed here. So him being alongside or mentoring or at least just being with Miles, he doesn't necessarily have to be like older, he is a very well experienced Spider-Man, so maybe he can still be a somewhat of a mentor and a friend to Miles. So that makes sense. If you keep it street level, you have Daredevil in this first one, you have Scorpion as well, and then you go on to your second one, which they're obviously, the fifth one, which they're probably going to do, then you could maybe start laying the seeds in for Miles, and with whatever they want to do with the fifth one, and then for your final one, bring Miles in, all glory. It feels like it works so well in that sort of arc.
Go on, you want to say it? I know you want to say it.
What?
The banned phrase.
What's the banned phrase?
The banned word, sorry.
What's the banned word?
Oh, we need to elaborate on this because it seems like a bit of racism. Kyle kept saying bombastic. Could help.
Oh, right, bombastic. Yeah, I was like, where the fuck are you going with this?
Yeah. Say the banned word, Kyle.
Bombastic.
Oh, hell yeah. Right. Yeah, look, like I said, I agree with quite a lot of what you were saying as well. We're at a stage now where we've seen Tom Spider-Man grow. Huh?
Hire us, Marv. We can do this.
I don't want to be hired because then I'll know things. Look, we've seen Tom grow, which was the idea. It's happened. Let's get his lawyer friend in there and make me happy, because I'm only cared about my happiness.
I want to say one last thing.
No.
The symbiote stuff, just leave it the fuck alone. Just forget about it. Didn't happen. That post-credit scene with Tom Hardy and the Venom didn't fucking happen. That universe is dead now. It doesn't fucking matter. If you want to forget a post-credit scene, forget all the ones in the Sony first movies. Just forget all of them.
I don't know why I'm here, but I think it has something to do with Spider-Man.
Exactly. Vulture's in fucking Sony's universe, so if that's sticking to canon and they want to keep it that way, then you've kind of fucked the Vulture character. And every time they seem to do symbiote Spider-Man, whether it be in movies or games, I just don't think they can do it. I think the only time it's actually gone well was back in the 90s Spider-Man animated show. That was done fairly okay, but anything else, man, like, they failed at the movies. Spider-Man 3, as much as I enjoyed Tobey and Sam Raimi, it sucks. And the Spider-Man 2 game that came out recently as well, it felt like that was very undercooked. It just feels like they've been given the symbiote and they just don't know what to do with it. I feel like that, if they're going to do that, that needs an arc of its own. You've got Spider-Man with the Avengers, Spider-Man on street level, and then Spider-Man and the symbiotes and stuff like that.
Hell yeah. Right, guys, that will do us for today. Me and Kyle have been yapping. But, yeah, we will see you when we next see you, I suppose. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Friday. Maybe Saturday. Maybe Sunday.
Holy shit, that episode of Invincible that we didn't watch together, that was so good.
Yeah, it was.
That was so fucking cool. Like, it felt like 2 episodes in one.
Yeah.
See, Marvel, that's what you should do. Fucking fill out your episodes. Give us good content.
But they're giving us 2 episodes in one day. Twice.
Yeah, I know. But they should do better than that. They should learn off of Invincible. Maybe not with them releasing how they released the episodes for, the previous season, 6 months fucking wait.
Well, I tell you though, Mark goes demon mode as soon as he gets in that suit, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like he's got the symbiote on him.
Hell yeah. Right, thanks for watching, guys. Me and Kyle are going to talk about Invincible.